And there we go. We are now officially live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is, of course, We Love Comics. It is a beautiful Monday. Finally got weather that's actually clear and sunny. It's been raining all week. It's been miserable, and everybody's been all doom and gloom lately. And I wanted to do something nice, because you know what? It's been an interesting week. I get so much support from my subscribers here, and I realized I don't really give back that much, so I wanted to do something for my subscribers that make videos, because one of the things I want to do is have this community more into communicating with one another. We don't all have to be best friends, but I think it will benefit us as comic collectors as a whole if we kind of share each other's work, if we try and think in a different way, and, you know, we don't have to all sing Kumbaya, but I came up with an idea. I'm always allowing people to post links on my channel, whether they made a video or they're selling a comic or something like that, and I always approve them. So what I wanted to do is, if you are a comic book collector and you make comic book videos, or maybe this will inspire you to make a video, on this particular video, I want you in the comment section to post the link to either a specific video you want people to check or to your channel itself. And as long as it's a channel that's basically, or video that's basically either talking about comics or comic related items, or is at least something positive, I will approve each and every one. Because I just want to help people get subscribers. Because I'll tell you something, if there's a big channel out there and they give a shout out to somebody, it can help a channel grow tremendously. And if I can get a channel that only has a few dozen subscribers to be able to post a link on my video, and it helps them get over the top, then I would love to do it. Like, I'll give you a prime example. One of my subscribers, Undisputed Frost, he's at roughly around 450 some odd subscribers. I would love for him to get to 500. That's a big key number for your subscribers. So if Frost, if you ever get the chance to hear this video, post a link to one of your videos or to your channel. But I want everybody that's subscribed. Now, I am going to check them before I approve them, because I want to make sure it's a video that isn't, you know, sending you to some porn site or something like that. Or it's not going to be something where it's not for all viewers, you know, if you understand what I'm saying. So I will be checking them first. So please keep that in mind if you're going to just send some random link. But I think it's my way of kind of giving back to the people that make videos, and it's my way of saying thank you. Because, you know what, even with these interesting situations, yeah, I'm going to get my trolls, and yeah, I've been kind of targeted the past couple of days for just wanting to try and, you know, share my point of view. But overall, my subscribers have been kind, respectful, and I really want to show that I appreciate you all. So if you don't make videos, maybe this might be the start of an inspiration to do it, because the more people that talk about their love of comics, the more variety people get, because sometimes it's all about personality. You know, because, I mean, not for nothing, everybody's going to show, like, Hulk 181 when they get it. Everybody's going to show a particular comic you've probably seen 500 times. But I think what people like is, well, how much did they get it for? Where did they get it? What grade is it in? Things like that. You know, the story behind how maybe they were driving 50 miles and ended up coming across a yard sale and finding Amazing Spider-Man #1 for 25 cents. It's the stories. So I want to encourage people, even if you've never made a video before, you don't have to show your face. You don't have to have mega key issues. You just have to have a good story. You just have to have a book that says, you know what, back when I was 14 years old, this was the first book I ever collected. Here's the story. Or, I used to collect with my father at one point, and we, you know, got closer together, and it's thanks to this particular book. Make something interesting. Because the more we all work together, the more we stay positive, even if we don't agree or like something. There is a way that you can educate people with your point of view without being insulting. Because if we can all, quote unquote, just get along, new people come every day to lots of people's comic book channels, and we should be positive representatives to keep them there. Because if we get people excited about comics, they may buy their first comic, or they may buy their first comic in 20 years. I've had lots of people tell me that because of my videos, and they say even other people's videos, it inspired them to get back into comic collecting. And what that does is it keeps the industry going, which helps and benefits us all. So I plead, and this is what I'm also going to do. Even if you are one of my haters, even if you are one of my trolls that like to harass me because for the fun of it, I am going to give you the opportunity on this video to post a link to one of your videos, provided it is something that is positive and comic book related. I will approve each and every one of them as long as it meets those criterias. So even if you are not subscribed, I would encourage you to subscribe, but that's what I'm going to do. So even if you're somebody that absolutely hates me and wants to use me so you can get more views, if that's all you want to do, if I can help you, then you know what? I'll be the one that extends the olive branch. Maybe somebody else might do that, and maybe we can get over all these silly little groups that we all seem to want to be in, where, I mean, it's great to be in groups, but, I mean, do we have to insult or hate other groups because they think differently or do differently? It's time to put that stuff aside. So I want to extend the olive branch. So I'm going to keep this video relatively short. As usual, anybody that's commenting, I always appreciate it. If you want to make a video, or you have a video that's comic book related, post the link in this video once it uploads, and I will check it, and as long as it's positive, and as long as it is comic book related, which means it could be like Star Wars toys, or, you know, anything that's kind of comic book related. As long as it's kid friendly, I will approve it. So that's it. And if I get, and somebody said, Comics with Bueller says, any more word or response from you on PGX? As far as I'm concerned, you know, I don't work for the company and everything. I do want to say one thing, because a couple of people sent me a message. There's a person, and I'm actually subscribed to him. His name is Comic Tom 101, and he did a video last night about my PGX videos. I just want to let you know, at this point, I understand that people have the right to their own point of views. The only correction I want to make is because, you know, the one thing I hope he switches is the fact that, you know, he was talking about how we have to do deeper research, and I thoroughly agree with that. But then he made a wrongful claim about something about me, where he stated that I get paid by PGX. And I want to make that perfectly clear. I don't work for PGX. I don't get paid by PGX. I don't own stock in PGX. I just, and I'll say it again, because in case you missed the other video, because I took down one of the videos because I realized that some personal information of that person was on there, even though I didn't read it. I was kind of hoping people would miss it, and unfortunately it's out there now, and I really didn't want to do that, so I deleted it out of respect for the person, because, you know, that should be his business, and I felt bad that I forgot that a specific reason was there. When I was reading it, I didn't mention it, but I didn't realize until it was live it was there, and I felt bad. And then after, you know, less than 24 hours, I'm like, you know what, I got to take the video down out of respect. But I wanted to make it clear that I do not get paid by PGX. I ended up, a couple of months ago, I had an idea where, you know, I don't have a lot of money to get graded books all the time because they are rather expensive. So I thought, you know what, let me contact all 3 grading companies and say I'd work out a deal and say, you know, if I placed a little ad on my comic videos, could I get a couple of comics graded at a discount? I sent that to CGC, CBCS, and PGX. PGX was the only one that actually responded. I have, to this day, and it's been about 4 or 5 months, CGC and CBCS never responded to those messages. So I like the fact that they actually took the time to do that. Now, there's some situations out there. Now, I have no control over that. I don't know the real honest situation, because you never know. There's 3, like they say, there's 3 sides to every story. There's one side, there's the other side, and there's somewhere in between. Because I don't work there, and I live literally across the country from them, you know, there's no way for me to really find out. So as far as I'm concerned, I saw something that I wanted to investigate. I heard from the owner. I heard his side. I gave the other person an opportunity to speak. He declined. And then I just put my opinion based on what I was dealing with. And people can make their own conclusions. Now I'm getting about 14 to 15 thumbs down for these videos, and some people are just doing it because they don't like PGX, and instead of having rational conversations, they'd rather do that, and that's fine. So I just wanted to clarify that I do not get paid by them. So the person that made that video, they have the right to have their own opinion, and I thoroughly agree that there should be more investigation. But if he is going to say that, and he did say kind things, he did say he likes my channel and everything, and I respect that. But the only thing I would say that I had the issue with, and it's not even a major issue at all, I mean, it's just probably misunderstood. He assumed and said out on his video that I'm getting paid by PGX, which is 100% incorrect. So I just wanted to state that, because I don't want people to think that I'm doing all this stuff and being influenced financially, because I'm not. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. As far as the PGX, if I hear any new stuff, I will absolutely mention it and bring it up. I still, like I said, they have all this new stuff that they're, you know, in the process of completing, and once I get the okay, I will give more information. I just happen to like the owner because he's been nothing but good to me. Now, other people have had bad experiences, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, I have no problem with people sharing a negative experience, but be fair. People are bashing PGX, but everybody is putting CGC on a pedestal. And all you have to do is watch as many CGC videos as I have since I've been doing these videos all the way back to 2014. Lots of people have a problem with CGC's grading as well. So my thing is, if you're going to talk about the negatives, you got to be consistent. You can't say one's the devil and one's an angel, because then you're showing a bias. And I'm trying to be as fair as possible. But also, keep in mind, I'm an outsider, so I can only go by what I've been told and what I've been shown. I just didn't want to be one of those people that saw that article and either dismissed it or believed it without verifying. Where it goes from there, who knows? So, again, if you make a comic book video, if you're just coming in now, this whole video is about helping my subscribers. If you make comic book videos, I want you, when this video uploads, to place a link of either a video or your channel. And as long as, when I check it, as long as it's a comic book related video and it's not anything negative, I will approve it, and hopefully it'll get you some subscribers. Now, you don't have to do that for me. I mean, if you want to do that for me, you're more than welcome to, but it's not a requirement. This is me saying thank you to the people in the community. This is me trying to extend an olive branch, so maybe we can at least tolerate each other without some of the negativity, because otherwise we just hurt the community as a whole, and especially new people. We want more and more people, because then that means more people watching our videos, more people are learning, especially how to mail a comic. So I think just for that alone, how many people, whether you like me or hate me, how many people have gotten that dreaded, you know, manila envelope from eBay with a thin piece of cardboard as quote-unquote protection? So if we can all actually get along and help each other and recommend each other's channels and do more positive instead of negative, then who knows, maybe we can get more people to actually watch the videos on how to actually properly mail a comic, which will help us all. To me, that's a good thing. But I'll leave it up to you guys. I mean, I'll be prepared for my 4 or 5 thumbs down. I'm sure there's one already, and that's fine. I want my subscribers to know I really don't care about that stuff. I find it funny at this point, because if anything, it's just an added view to my channel. So what happens from here, I'll leave it up to you guys. Just like I said, if you post a link that's not, you know, kid-friendly or not something that's based on comic books, it will not be approved. And if it's something that brings you to some kind of porn site or anything like that, they will be blocked. So just don't waste your time, because it's got to be approved. So thank you very much to everybody that's subscribed. I want to welcome the people that resubscribe. I've seen plenty of people that may have subscribed at one point and resubscribed. Welcome back. To anybody that ends up leaving for whatever reason, I hope you come back, or at least watch my videos from time to time. And if you're somebody that's watching this for the first time and you're inspired to make a video, please hit subscribe, be a part of this channel. I may not get everything right, but I am trying to do it from the heart, and that should be appreciated by at least a few. And if it is, then I'm doing something right. So thanks for watching, guys. I always appreciate it. More comic videos to come. And don't forget, it's not you, it's not I, it's we love comics. Hasta la vista, baby.